concept for throughout the world, the tripartite soul. So I first came into contact with this model through my friend John Redden, who was sadly, because he died a month or two ago, in his 60s, and John Redden of Toronto, Ontario, and fortunately, he did finish his teachings. He's got an online course that's quite extensive, and I can recommend that as well as our own. And he was really quite a scholar in many different fields. So he knew his pharmacology, and he knew about the three selves. And he had a Jesuit education, and which he managed to pull off quite well. He was like a Santa Claus character, as well as a very sharp mind. And so he had his background from Plato, the classical sources, and Plato taught that there was three parts of the soul: the appetitive, or the appetite, the desire soul, which is more or less animal survival, reproductive, but also our heart and feelings. Then there's the reason soul, the reason aspect, the rationality, which they were just starting to explore at that time in ancient Greece. And then the will, action, self-control, really, which I would equate with the spirit, more action, to actually be acting like a spirited horse. We say there's several different ways we use the word spirit in English, and it's not very precise. But you'll see what we mean by the spirit self, or the spirit. And so John introduced me to this, and I was just really taken with it, because I am a great believer in the three cells model, in the shamanic model, because in shamanism, you try to consciously unite your animal self with your human self, and that opens you up to your spirit self or dream self. And you might say, well, why